Welcome to episode 4 of the PXG Files.
Today we're talking about PXG for Heroes. This new program page provides special pricing for the men and women who keep us safe and protect our country. It's for active duty, retired, whoever served in the military. We're talking the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, the Coast Guard, and also all of our first responders.
And I absolutely love this program. So why are you doing this?
Well, there's a number of reasons. First of all, we owe everything to the people that protect our country, and also to our first responders that keep us safe. Those people that step up and put their life on the line to do those jobs, they're very special. And so we owe them. Now, as far as the military is concerned, I feel as though I particularly owe them, and let me explain. When I was a kid in high school, I was a real dumbbell.
I don't believe that.
Oh, trust me. Ding dong. And I mean, to the point where I was terrible in school. I even failed the 5th grade. I mean, who does that?
I passed it, so I don't know.
All right, okay. Well, good for you, Paige. Most people can say that, all right? But I was terrible. And then after I joined the Marine Corps right out of high school, and I served in Vietnam, and I come out of the Marine Corps, I was a different guy. For example, I went to college, and I not only didn't fail out, I graduated magna cum laude. And I passed the CPA exam the first time. I'd have never done that without the Marine Corps. So everything I've ever accomplished in this life and will ever accomplish, I owe to Mother Green.
So how do people get into the program?
Well, what they do is go to the PXG website, which is PXG/Heroes, and you'll find a troop button and a first responders button. Click on the appropriate one, and then just follow the website. It'll take it from there.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Much deserved for the men and women who have served and do serve.
Well, absolutely. Next up, and this isn't breaking news, but golfers like me, Paige, we need a lot of help.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Well, the USGA says the average handicap for those who keep a handicap is plus 15. Other experts on the matter say the average handicap is probably a 20, and the average scores for all these probably around 100.
I definitely believe that. I've played a lot of pro-ams and events all over the country, and that number sounds about right.
The average golfer, they need an edge. So when we did our Gen 2 irons, we didn't lose sight of that. And we did a special iron for the everyday golfer, the average golfer, and it's called our SGI irons, Super Game Improvements. So the secret to these irons is, first of all, a wider sole that will skip them right into the ball, and also a larger body that has more Core 2 polymer material. And I'm telling you what a difference it makes. You get that club anywhere near the ball, and it goes like a rocket. I mean, long and straight. These SGI clubs can really change the average golfer's game. And if you're an average golfer and you can kind of put your ego on the shelf just for a minute and you try these clubs, you will really enjoy the game. Nobody will be able to take them away from you.
Sounds like it.
And now, Paige, it's time for the dreaded social media comment of the blog. Today, it's your turn to walk the plank.
Pretty sure it's your turn.
My turn?
Your turn.
You said last time you would take it.
Step up, Marine. Do it. Please.
You're too much, sister. All right, I'll take it this time. Next time, it's you.
All right, so here's the question. Keeping it anonymous protect the not so innocent. Warning! Just viewing a picture of the PXGs with a money sign for the S, I might add, will set an alarm off in Bob Parsons' earring that will generate an automated invoice.
Could I actually do that, Paige? I mean,
you can do anything.
All right, that was funny. We talked about PXG prices in episode 1 at a video blog. And, if you haven't seen it, it's on our YouTube channel. Go check it out. So I'll tell you why I have an earring. Years ago, when I had my first business going, Parsons Technology, I had a really rough year. I mean, it looked like we were going to lose our shirts.
Really?
And I said, man, I need to do something special if I get this turned around. And my youngest daughter, Jessica, said, Dad, if you do it, why don't you get an earring? And I said, all right, if I do it, I'll get my ear pierced and I'll get an earring.
Yeah.
And so not only did we turn it around, but we made a nice profit that year. And so I went with her, I had my ear pierced, and I got an earring. And then after that, anytime anything special happened, I would get a bigger earring. I'd trade my earring in and get a bigger one.
So you're like
and
this now?
Eventually, I had a large earring. Paige, I ran out of ear. So, you know, some guys have a rabbit's foot. I have an earring. Well, that's a wrap for this episode of the PXG Files with Bob and Paige. Thanks for watching, and
See you on the course.
yeah.